Hey guys, so today is a special day. It's Navaratri starting today, Chaitra Navaratri starting today. Uh, we have Green Woman, very beautiful energy, and then we have she's the so the font in this deck is a bit wild. So let me just take out the book for this and so that it's a bit easier for me to navigate this reading, because I'm pretty sure that many cards in this deck are almost unreadable. You can't make out the words that are written. Just give me one minute. Okay, so card number 20 card number 5. I was dying to buy this deck. I almost bought it, I think, 2 years ago, but I've been wanting to buy it. I had been wanting to buy it for a very long time. Anyway, I'll just read this one. All things absurd, non-linear, nonsensical, irrational, and madly poetic reveal the secrets of the unconscious and the secret language of fairy. Very beautiful, and that's what we believe here. And then we have card number 5. I also want to read this. Angels are said to be the thought forms of God and heavenly messengers. They are the form builders of the universe and the embodiment of divine will. Perched at the top of the continuum of spiritual being flowing downward to the smallest of fairy creatures, all angels mediate cosmic and spiritual forces and will come to our aid when we call upon them. Angels could be called grown up fairies, or to put another way, fairies are little angels. Beautiful. Okay, so here we begin. Card number 5 is She of the Crotch. Definitely not crotch, but cruac or something. Cruac or something, right? The receptive principle. Very beautiful, yeah. The receptive principle, which maybe, it's divine feminine principle, definitely. And today is Navaratri, so definitely what we are seeing here is the feminine principle, which is the receptive principle. So nurturing and fertility. This is great goddess, the many named mother of all, and all goddesses are attributes or aspects of her. Very beautiful. Her cup, the cruak, overflows with bounty for all. She is the yin energy of the universe, nurturing, compassionate, and wise. She gives form and brings into manifestation the will and life force of he of the fiery sword. His is the intention, the action. Hers is the manifest reality. In a sense, she is the Kruat holding all the worlds within her being. Okay. It's a miraculous chalice, is the womb of worth and the cauldron of rebirth, the chalice of healing, the container holding the germinating seed. She is the body, the soul shrine that holds the spirits and keeps it from being lost or dissipated in a formless fog. She is a pattern and form in the abstract and in the specific. Within her, we take form, grow, achieve full fulfillment, and let go of that form to move on to the next phase of our being. Okay. It may indicate pregnancy, a necessary time of nurturing and development. We need to be open to her overflowing grace. The presence of this card in the reading radiates comfort and nurturing to the cards around it. Very nice. I love this for us. So I'm glad that we looked into card number 5, which is 5 is the number of change. And today, as per the Hindu calendar, we are celebrating New Year's. Okay, so this card also is 2 and 3, which is 5. So 5 5, definitely some sort of a change. And the green woman, card 23. So let's see. Wildness, nature magic, expectant gratitude, untrammeled creativity. The green woman dances naked in the moonlight and in the sunlight and the shadows as well. She doesn't care what you think of her, she knows her own worth from her experience of life. She is the feminine, vital, vegetative force that enables a root to crack stone, the reed to bend in the wind, and the oak to stand against the storm. The graceful slow motion dance of the green woman shows us how to release the constraints of artificial rules and limitation and find our true pattern of growth. Each of us, rooted or not, has an inborn pattern of perfection to guide our growth. Earth Mother nurtures our us, Sun Father energizes us. Earth Mother nurtures us, Sun Father energizes us. Storms batter us and sometimes nourish us, supports us on the other. Within the framework of the real world, we seek our paths to realizing our own potential and finding our own fulfillment. The green woman reminds us that where the ground is fertile, something will grow. It may be nettles or thistles, or roses or carrots or sand blurs, burrs or peaches, but it will be something because fertile earth never remains empty. She tells us to stay earthed, okay, to attend to our own growing ground, keeping it fertile, aerated, and well watered, and to pay attention to what grows there. It is up to us to root out what we don't want within ourselves and nurture what we do. She also reminds us to count our blessings and deal with our difficulties. A tree grows where the seeds falls, as do all of our rooted brothers and sisters. They teach us the importance of making the best of what comes to us, showing patience and perseverance in adversity. When a plant is thirsty, it can only do limited things to assuage its thirst, like slowly driving its roots deeper in search of water. But mostly it must wait for water to come to it. Although we have legs and can often take action to get what we want, or at least try to, there are some things beyond our reach. These are the things we can learn from the green woman's example, waiting patiently and with expectant gratitude, yet at the same time she counsels us to take risks, to let new and unfamiliar wild seeds grow and see what they become. Watch them closely. Some of them may be miracles waiting to happen in our lives. As we develop our own free and untrammeled creativity, the green woman grows within us. Very nice. So basically, let everything around you just come to life in its own way, and be accepting and appreciative and being in gratitude until something shows up, which something, if it is not under your control, then you have to be patient, and you have to make sure that you are fertile, you are prepared, you are the one ready to grow something. Okay, so we'll keep 2 cards here. Now let's see from this deck. Although I don't have the guidebook of this deck with me right now. Where is the guidebook? But I'll just see if, okay, so the animal. Okay, so we have the book here. So animal 19, I guess, right? 99. Okay, this is the year of 99 as well. So okay, just 1 second. Okay, we are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs remind us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype we tap into power and direction. The beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. Okay. Notice your resistance to the animal within. Where does it come from? What has it kept you from doing, wild one? The animal demands we get comfortable in our own skin. The minute you accept, express, and celebrate the physical body, you tap into animal energy. Guys, a few days ago I was telling someone, that human beings need to accept that they are animal. They cannot always be expecting themselves to be, prim and proper and always civilized. They have to be accepting of their nature, the true nature. They cannot always be, how they have been molded to be, conditioned to be, since the industrialization or the revolutionary phase of, I don't know, standardization. As soon as the child is born and when goes to school, they are constantly be told that be like this, be like that, and yeah, they lose their authenticity, I feel. The gardener, I'm getting a lot of nurturing cards here, and very natural excuse me excuse me please, very natural feeling here with the gardener and the nature. So see on this card, it's so natural. And this, the green woman, again very naturistic, and then the animal here, see, reparenting. So when I was starting this video, my intention was to tap into the inner child theme. So I'm glad that we are getting that here. So let me just place it like this. I don't know who will even watch this video. I hope it's not a boring reading, although it feels a bit different and a bit boring compared to the other readings, and but today I wanted to do this only. So now let's see into, so the concept of reparenting, as if I'm saying, as you all know, is about recognizing that the inner child in you, the child in you, the you are never truly like, you cannot, like, you do play a role of a grown up because you have reached a certain age, or you have become an adult or whatever, but there is definitely a child within you, and the child within you shapes your behavior, temperament, even today, whatever your age may be. Your development up until the age of 7 does control how you act in world, react to things, and naturally are bent towards. Okay, so if it is something that is not constructive, you can reparent yourself and bring yourself into balance, so that you can benefit and be more calm and be more in control of your reactions, and get the results that you should be getting, instead of getting into conflicts and confrontations, and becoming a bit more cooperative by understanding your needs and the needs of the other and getting it fulfilled. So karma, okay, definitely an energy that I was not expecting here today. So karma is basically what goes around comes around. So, and Ojas. Let's just see into karma and Ojas. As soon as I open the first page is karma. Can you believe this, guys? And this is also card number 23, as this is card number 23. So 5 again, nice. So again 555. Oh god, sorry guys, 555. So some of you are definitely going through some change. I think it is due to the eclipse season that has just gone yesterday. Anyway, positive karma, you have, sorry, karma, the sum of one's action. Positive karma, you have done a lot of good on this planet, and the universe is rewarding you in her favors. Life feels a little easier, a little more colorful, a little more beautiful. You are walking on the path towards your dharma, which creates the greatest karma one can experience. By saying yes to the purpose of your soul, you are saying yes to the greater power of the universe. Continue devoting your life to the service of the spirit, and life will continue to unfold its wonder. I feel this is a message for me, because I was definitely looking for my purpose, and today I started doing this reading and I started getting all my decks together to deliver special message, and suddenly I'm getting messages to accept my soul purpose and be more dedicated towards it. By the way, negative karma. Sometimes we take a wrong turn and move away from the direction of our dharma. As first, it can feel like a poke, which becomes a punch and can eventually manifest as an accident if you continue to ignore it. This isn't the universe going against you, but rather sending messages that you are taking the wrong course and must shift gears to come back into alignment with your dharma. Take a break from social media, television, and all social obligations and use that time to reflect. When did things begin to be difficult? What decisions did you make around that time? What alternatives could have better suited your soul purpose? State your commitment to surrendering to your highest self and doing the work it takes to get there. Things will change as soon as you do. Okay, good. Then we have Ojas here. Let's see, Ojas. So Ojas, part of Ayurveda. Ojas, subtle essence of health and well-being, peaceful and patient. Okay, so my focus on holistic health. Okay, definitely a message for me. Definitely, one look is all it takes to see how much Ojas someone has. Have people been coming up to you and telling you how healthy, rested, and happy you look? This is Ojas. Ojas is a subtle essence related to health and well-being with which you are filled. You radiate good health with your glowing skin, peaceful demeanor, and patient sense. Your dietary and lifestyle choices are showing up in your appearance, and your inner state is reflecting in your outer. Continue caring for your sacral vessel and nourishing your body with the foods and practices that make you thrive. Okay. And then we have further, has your personal health taken a backseat to other matters? This must change. The only way you can truly care for others is to if you have taken care of yourself first. You must put on your own air mask before you can attend to the needs of the other. Make time for sleep, cooking, meditating, and yoga. Though you may feel that you don't have time for these things, the truth is you won't have much time without them. Okay, so basically focus on your health, guys. Don't ignore your health, don't ignore your inner child, and keep preparing to remain fertile. And these two cards are about being fertile land, and prepare yourself to grow anything that is in service of the mother earth, or in service of the higher realm and higher self, and the spirit coming through you and working through you, giving you a gift, a seed that you can then nurture and grow. Like, let it be natural basically, and do not try to control anything. Definitely a feeling here where you have to follow your blueprint, the dharma basically. And by taking care of yourself first, the body, the vessel that you have been given by the divine, you can take your soul through the dharma, the practices, the natural flow. And let's see what else is here. I can't help but see this card Sita here. She is the mother divine, and let's see what is the message coming in for you. This deck is gifted to me by my guru teacher, so let's see. Okay, definitely something. So give thanks only when this is a balanced give and take. You don't just give and give and give, and you don't just take. You have to have a balance here. And I'm feeling that do not say yes when you want to say no. Don't just give in to the demands of other people who might be in their chaotic phase, and then when you are trying to build something like a oasis of your own, the sanctuary of your own, these people may just come and put things on your plate that you do not really want to deal with currently. So you should be able to say no in such situations. keep your vision clear, keep your slate, your canvas clear, and visualize things uh, with your understanding, your learning, where you have come, what should you be creating, without getting influenced by people around you who might be ahead of you, who might be behind you. Okay, so the lovers here, I'm definitely getting that there is no lover other than you in your life. So if you can just be in love with you and your dream and your dharma, what you are here to do, then I think that should be enough. And keeping yourself balanced and productive is something that I'm picking up. A lot of gardening cards here. If you can see, this person also has planted some seeds, so I think we are definitely going to plant some seeds. And with the 8 of cups here, I'm picking up, we are definitely moving away from things that have not served us in the past. We had already invested something. Maybe it's a childhood that has disappointed us, or something like a dream not coming true has weighed heavy on us. Okay, so yes, we are gathering strength, giving us pep talk, and moving forward with a lot of patience. Yeah, slow and steady, passionate, uh, and very analytical and certain attitude. Yes, this is a planning card, planning ahead, preparing yourself for the next project, next expansion, next relationship. So a lot of preparation going on. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, lot of Pentacles cards here. So definitely you are looking forward to building a empire or a legacy or something very concrete here. It's not a very frivolous energy, no fun or chatter here. Either you are pursuing things alone, or even if you are with your family or someone like a partner, I think you are more loyal to your vision. This is a very healthy dynamic that you're trying to build by taking care of your needs, and then looking at others, what are their needs, and trying to offer whatever you can to them. I see that some of you can be holding back your energy and resources from others because you think you don't have enough to offer. You would rather just collaborate with people who have something to give you as well in return. Right now, I don't think you have, some of you do not have anything to give to others because you yourself have felt very disappointed, and are probably still not so feeling abundant in order to offer freely the support and the I think you are trying to show enthusiasm in a situation where people might benefit from your good energy, good aura, but money wise and time wise, I think you are very in a crunch. Basically, you are trying to save your energy because you are going within, and you are on a journey of your own. And when you are removing yourself from a certain situation where people might be looking for your advice and guidance, I think they are being forced to look within themselves and start their own spiritual journey and plant their own seeds and create their own gardens, basically. So yes, this is the second major arcana, so which is 8 and 9. So it is in a progression, definitely. And then 6 of Wands, I do not see much sword. There is not a single sword here, and a lot of pentacles here, basically. And 10 of Wands, some of you are quite done with making efforts. You are looking for recognition and growth now. Enough of holding back, enough of doing free services, enough of I don't know, enough of free emotional labor. I'm picking for some of you. As soon as I said no sword card, we have a sword card here. Two of Swords is someone trying to make a decision. Maybe some of you are not able to make a decision or move forward, or you have to fix some things. That is when you can move forward. Or what is this Two of Swords? I'm picking up you wanted a sweet support. I don't know what we mean by that. Right now I feel you are feeling very left out, abandoned and rejected, and you wanted a sweet encouragement, soft encouragement, gentle parenting sort of approach, not a tough love situation in order to be forced into pursuing your goals. So I think I don't think it's a bad ask or a, you know, it's not like a unfair ask, or it's a fair ask basically. Like, you are correct. It would have helped you if you would have received some support, like unconditional faith shown in your work, unconditional faith shown in your pursuit basically. Okay, so how will we close this reading? We'll be closing this reading with this card. I forget its name actually. I think it is called Wisdom of Oracle. Okay, Wisdom of Oracle. No place like home in reverse. So guys, definitely some of you are missing your family here, where you grew up, not getting a sense of family, not getting a sense of, that is why you are having to create your own world where you are reparenting yourself, bringing yourself up, preparing yourself for the success from the ground zero. Again, card number 50, which is coming to 5, so a lot of synchronicities. And loyal heart, 3 and 5, 6, 7, 8. So karma, okay, so I think you have paid all your karma, I'm picking up, and you're trying to stay loyal to yourself and your dharma, and why you are here on this plane, earth plane. Okay, so I think there is not much complication as such. Let's see where are we headed next. After completion, guys, I was you won't believe, I was waiting for this card. I think this is the last card. Just let me check. I thought that we will receive this message because I think you are completing a cycle here entirely, and closing out your past childhood abuse or trauma from the past. You are facing all that and moving beyond that. Okay, is it last card? Let me just check. If this will be the last card, then that would be great, right? No, see, after completion, card number 63, after completion, and then the last card is nearing completion. Okay, so let's read this after completion, and let's see bottom of the deck also. Bottom of the deck is dispersing, card number 59. Okay, so dispersing also, page number 200 and 213. Nothing survives forever, not even rocks or the most rigid of structures. Likewise, all of our obstacles will dissolve in time too. The erosion of that which has been solid is not a bad thing. In fact, it means that something new in the process of being created. Like I said, guys, you're closing out a cycle here, definitely, and ascending towards something new. Picture ice floes harden in the winter and dispersing in the warmth of spring. When the ice melts, a mighty river emerges. This image points to a situation in which all small changes produce big results over time. Like I said, like we are seeing, planting a seed and being patient with it, nurturing it, gardening, using best fertility and methods, and preparing yourself for giving it the best environment and nurturance. Rigidity in the hearts of humans breeds an egocentric separateness, but this can be transformed by a greater force, such as uplifting ceremony or other communal activity. The thawing of the closed hearts always improves conditions for everyone. Yes, a lot of people today, these days, we see are becoming very hard-hearted, not letting people, in the name of I don't want to be taken advantage of, they just close their heart and not offer any input or support or energy to the other person, who might be very harmless person, who is just here to love you, who is just here to care for you. You're just not trusting them, making things difficult for other people, not able to cooperate. You are always in a very scarce mindset, or a scared mindset, like what if this person will take something away from you. Definitely. Before the heart, the first thing to dissolve is any mental rigidity that might be feeding a sense of separation from others. Try to work closely with your friends and compatriots, concentrating on common activities that emanate from your integrity and goodwill. Some slightly dramatic action in support of the greater good might shift energy, lift spirits, and lead to new possibilities. Spiritual impulses, including a sense of justice, should be honored and acted upon. Such impulses provide a gentle push towards important and constructive change. If you avoid righteous indignation or aggressive force of any kind, any sense of disunity can be overcome. If you have lingering business or partnership that are inactive or not working, this reading suggests that you consider resolving them. So yeah, if something is not working for you, definitely leave and end that situation instead of holding on to it. Now let's see, after completion. It is fine irony that after the completion of a project or grand enterprise, there is still much to do. Completion is merely a pause in the cycle of creation and decay, a momentary still point for the swinging pendulum of life. Though completion implies a period of restful pause, one that has been well earned, it is not an actual ending. It is a harmonious flat spot in the constancy of change and movement, like the still point between inhalation and exhalation of one's breath. Image of the after completion hexagram is that of a kettle of water boiling over a fire when the forces are balanced. The water boils properly. When the pot is too full and boils over, it puts out the fire. If the fire is too hot for too long, it can evaporate all water. In maintaining the equilibrium that follows the completion of an arduous task, forces at work in the situation must be monitored carefully to ensure that a proper balance is maintained. This is a time for fine-tuning, a time for refinements and embellishment of what has been accomplished. Even as we enjoy a rewarding situation, the laws of the natural world indicate that influence and success must even actually decline. Don't let your current good fortune give rise to adopting an attitude that is too careless or relaxed. Whatever is successful or already established needs to be carefully maintained without trying to expand it right now. What is incomplete should be brought to fruition without delay. Then take satisfaction upon completion and enjoy a sense of fulfillment. But do not linger too long on endings. Okay. So that was the reading for today. It's a very long reading. Not many people would have watched this. Definitely, I'm 100% sure not any person will watch it. But that doesn't make any difference to me for doing these readings. I wanted to do it for myself. And if it helps anyone out, then that's great. Otherwise, it's fine. Not an issue. So definitely we are closing out cycles and preparing ourselves for the next stage, following and focusing on our dharma, our learning, and where we are coming from, and how do we treat ourselves and how do we treat others, and not straying and doing things just for the heck of it, randomly, on an autopilot. We have to be thoughtful and in proper flow, and follow the proper process